Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 38 of this podcast here that we do.
Whoa, fucking crazy.
Yep,
new podcast.
We made a podcast?
Yeah, new podcast. It's called Bitches and Broads.
No, it's not.
Oh. Right, that was one of the names we scrapped.
Yeah, it was Podcast Pirates for a little while, but then I changed it. But the description is still all piratey.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a little gimmick.
So, yeah. Video games.
Video games. Whoa.
Video games. We always talk about books and stuff, but you know what? We've been playing video games over these last couple days. Yeah. We should talk about what our favorite video games are.
Oh, yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yay. So what's your favorite video game?
There's a lot of good video games. I think I'll talk about a lot of video games in this.
Oh, yeah.
You should go first, and then I'll know how much time I have to talk.
Alright. Well, my favorite video game by far would have to be modded Skyrim. Because that's like, you can customize your experience, you can fucking do anything in the game. And I like doing like one life runs.
And if you're good at modding, then you can literally do anything, because you can just make the mods yourself.
Exactly, if you're good at it. But yeah, I've been playing L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire is fucking fun as fuck.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's detective.
What's that about?
It's a detective game. So you're a detective and you investigate crime scenes. And
I might get that for VR.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you gotta like discern whether people are lying, telling the truth, or you can doubt them.
Isn't it by Rockstar Games too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of Rockstar game because you're playing for the law.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. But yeah.
Those are your only two favorite games?
I've also been playing The Stick of Truth. That's a fucking fun game.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I also play Enderall, which is a total conversion mod for Skyrim. And it's an entirely new game. It's amazing. It's just like there's so much, like the story is super rich. A lot of the entire world is different. It just uses the Skyrim engine.
Yeah, you were playing it on stream last night, and
I
saw a little bit of it. Mm-hmm. Even all the text looks different. Mm-hmm. It's all pretty cool. And apparently, it's way more difficult, and you could barely do anything. It was too hard.
Well, it's probably just because I wasn't leveled up very much.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I was saying, but then you were saying...
I was like, no, but I can't find any... I couldn't find a place where I could level up, because I just couldn't go in any dungeons.
Well, that's why you just go to the nearest village, start killing some chickens.
No. Post-traumatic stress disorder in regards to chickens. No, fuck, not the chicken. But yeah, I used to play GTA.
Yeah, what types of games did you play when you were younger?
When I was younger, I used to play GTA 5 a lot and Minecraft.
Ooh.
Minecraft, GTA 5, all this cool shit. I used to play with like a bunch of people. And also Terraria. Terraria was the game that I played a lot.
Oh, I remember Terraria.
You remember Terraria? I fucking love Terraria. I love Terraria. But Terraria now is boring.
I never played it.
No?
I don't even know what it looks like. I just remember everyone was playing Terraria. Isn't it like 2D Minecraft?
Yeah, kinda. Except there's a lot more options in regards to like magic and weapons and tools and whatnot. And there's bosses. There's actual like really good bosses in Terraria. But you have to summon the bosses. You can't just, they don't appear willy-nilly except for a few of them.
Oh, well, to get to, the bosses in Minecraft, you have to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Because there's only, one boss, right? The Ender Dragon?
Yeah, but there's... Yeah, pretty much. There's, one big boss in the underwater temples, if I recall correctly. But yeah. So, back to you. What the fuck? What kind of games? What kind of game is your favorite game?
Well, let's I've liked a lot of games. I don't think I could pick a favorite, but I have a lot of favorites, not just one favorite. So, when I was young, I remember we had the PlayStation 1.
Oh my god.
And we had Star Wars The Phantom Menace on there.
Whoa.
And I remember I'd play that a lot before the PlayStation 1 broke. Menace. Yeah, for the PlayStation 1.
Aw, bro.
Any game that I talk about on here, someone should find me a copy of it so I can play it, because I probably haven't played it in a little while. But next, we got an Xbox, the original Xbox. And it had Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Tetris, and Spiderman. Those were the games we got with it.
How was Spiderman?
Oh, the first Spider-Man game is really good. Nobody ever talks about it, and they're all like, oh, the second one is the best one. But I don't know. I like the first one a lot better than the second one. It's still got Bruce Campbell narrating the tutorial and everything, and it's awesome. But it's not open world. It's levels, but some of the levels feel very open world as you swing around the city and stuff. And I thought they did a pretty good job. I liked a lot of the fights and stuff. I beat that game a lot, over and over.
I used to be obsessed with Spider-Man as a kid. Like, Spider-Man was like my superhero. I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh. I liked the Star Wars game, the Clone Wars game that came with the Xbox too. Because I didn't like the story much, but I liked the mini games on it that me and my brother would play. Like, there was one where you had to fight a bunch of waves of monsters, another one where you had to capture outposts and stuff, and it was like, in the wave one you were working together with the person you were playing with, but in the other one it was like a game against them. And that was fun.
That sounds very fun. Like a little bit of interaction, yeah.
Although the main story was only one player, you couldn't do a two-player, I remember.
Oh. Well, these things are to be expected.
Yeah, so those games are good. And then I remember there was a game called Tato Legends that I liked. Marvel Alliance was real good. You play like all the superheroes, but it's from the Marvel universe. Even Deadpool was there, or they were all there.
Deadpool. Crazy.
And it's all one story that continues, and it's awesome. You get to play Pitfall as Deadpool. It's great.
Pitfall? What's Pitfall?
Oh, you don't know what Pitfall is? That's like a game from like the 70s or the 80s where you're this little guy and you're running to the right and you gotta jump over these traps, these waters, these alligators and stuff to get to the end.
So it's kind of like Temple Run, but the original Temple Run.
Well, yeah, Temple Run. In Temple Run, you can't choose when you run. It just runs for you and you have to swipe, remember?
Oh, okay. I remember.
I really played Temple Run too.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Dude, fucking... Okay, why do people play mobile games? Like, why do people sit down and play mobile games instead of, like, an actual video game?
Well, have you ever played a mobile game?
I have, but then I can never get into it. It's just so... Like, I never, ever...
Well, a lot of them are pretty addictive.
What?
Like, they use a lot of mechanics that are kind of like kind of the same way that, like, gambling is.
Oh, right.
Addictive.
Yeah, because a lot of people, like, who the fuck... Like, people buy shit on them. People, like, buy gems. Like, for Clash of Clans. Like, that's the example that comes to my mind. Mm-hmm. Because, like, you remember in high school fucking... I guess maybe not, but people I used to hang out, they had like Clash of Clans, so they were all in the clan, they'd fucking do all this shit.
Yeah, I remember some of my friends would do that too, yeah.
Yeah, what the it's just a waste of time.
Well, I liked Flappy Bird for a little while.
Flappy Bird, if it's just a brain game, or not a brain game, but if it's a retarded game like that, then yeah, that's fine.
What?
Yeah.
Well, the creator actually took down Flappy Bird because he thought it was too addictive, and he didn't want everybody playing Flappy Bird. He didn't expect it to be as big as it was.
Dude, what? Flappy Bird was big because it's just a good game. Then it lost ground like any other, like a meme does. It
was not a good game. It was a bad game. Did you ever play it?
I did play it.
It wasn't good.
I mean, there was like one simple mechanic, and it's like just flat. And
like, all of the textures were stolen from Mario.
Hey, dude. Mario makes some good textures.
Yeah, but yeah, it wasn't a good thing to be wasting your time on. I agree with the creator. But now if a phone has Flappy Bird on it, then it can sell for a lot of money. Jesus.
Fuck, I should have kept Flappy Bird.
Yeah, I know. I deleted it. I didn't even think about that shit.
Well, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Time to download all the apps. And then just keep all the apps.
Did you ever play the Hobbit video game that came out a long time ago?
No.
That's a video game that I really remember for the Xbox. That's a good one. You got a little green cape and you're running all around. You got a walking stick and some rocks and...
Oh my god, it's 2003. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's that... I beat that game a few times. I like that game a lot.
Dude, have you ever played Lego games?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never played a Lego game.
I liked Lego Indiana Jones, and I played a little bit of Lego Harry Potter.
What? So I only remember one of my friends playing. What is it called? Like the Star Wars one, like the old. Like I think that was like the first Star Wars one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like the first 3 movies.
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
But yeah, they're fucking Lego video games are really good. They're good for kids.
Another video game that I really like, that I got to play again recently because my little brother got Wii, and they got the GameCube version of it and a GameCube controller, and you're able to play GameCube games on the Wii.
Whoa.
It was the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban was a really good game. Yeah,
I just watched that. I just watched that movie like not too long ago.
Ooh, well, that movie isn't as good as the game. The game was real good.
Oh yeah.
Like any of the games that I played after that one, I didn't like. They weren't very good. And I never got to play the first 2 really. I played them when I was really young, but I couldn't. I played a lot of the first one actually, but no, I like the third one the best. The third Harry Potter game is the best Harry Potter game. Anyone who's listening to this, if you haven't played that one, you gotta beat it.
Is it the Harry Potter game or the Lego Harry Potter game?
It's the Harry Potter game.
Just
the real Harry Potter
game. The real Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought so. Do you typically play games that are based off movies? Because I don't think I've ever played a game that's based off a movie.
No, I play lots of games.
All the games. If a game looks fun, you just buy it and play it?
Yeah. I try them out.
I just played South Park. That has a movie.
Well, yeah, but it's not based on a movie. The movie was based on the show, and so was the game. It's also based on the show.
Oh shit, I've also played The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Those are all TV shows.
Exactly.
Not movies.
Not movies. Oh shit, I'm still in the clear.
Wait, you played the Game of Thrones one?
I started to, yeah.
Oh, okay, me too. I started to play that, and then I was like, oh, it's not very good.
Exactly. The Walking Dead game was good. The first one.
The Walking Dead is great.
Yeah, it was a one-hit wonder, though, for, like, pretty much.
Even the second season I like, because the second season brought back Kenny, and Kenny's awesome. I love Kenny.
Yeah, that's true.
But then after Kenny dies, it's like, no. Kenny needed to be the playable character for Season 3. He was the best part of the Walking Dead game. That's what I think.
I wholeheartedly agree. Just some good. Fucking South Floridian fucking commercial fisherman. It's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. What other games did I play that are good?
Dude, I played For Honor. I played For Honor. That game's fucking awesome.
Yeah, after the Harry Potter game, there aren't really very many games from the Xbox that we had that stuck out to me. Oh, Evil Dead Regeneration. That's a good game, but I didn't get to play it as much because it was rated M. It was my dad's game.
What's that game though?
But it's a continuation. It was before the new Evil Dead TV show was made, so this video game is not canon to the TV show. But it's a continuation of the movies, only in like video game form, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I played I played through the entire Dying Light game. Dying Light's a game where you have to fight like zombies, but there's parkour, and the parkour is fucking awesome. I love parkour, and you get a grappling hook at the end of the game. The grappling hook, you can fucking latch on anything, then you just zoom towards it, and it makes the game so much easier.
Is the parkour as good as Mirror's Edge?
I think it's better than Mirror's Edge, actually.
Oh, wow.
Because it's interactive with the environment, you're not just like... Because you have zombies to kill and stuff. So it's like, you use parkour to kill zombies. But with Mirror's Edge, I played Mirror's Edge as well. But with Mirror's Edge, it's a lot more just focused on the parkour.
Did you ever play like the later Saints Row games?
No, I never played those. What are those like?
Well, like Saints Row 3 is a lot like GTA 4 and stuff. No, GTA 5. You know, although it's like making fun. It's a lot. There's a lot of humor in the Saints Row games. But then in Saints Row 5, you get superpowers because Saints Row 5 is inside of a computer simulation because aliens come at the beginning of the game and destroy the planet. And so then they put you inside of a simulation. And you're able to hack into the system and give yourself superpowers. So right away, you're able to run incredibly quickly. Then you're able to jump, like, super far. You don't even need to steal cars or anything anymore, like in the other games. Even though you still can, but you go slower in a car than you do when you're running. And it's pretty cool. Dude, like, you're able to run up the walls and everything.
Yeah, that sounds like Prototype to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, you ever play Prototype?
No, I never heard of that.
It's a pretty good, it's an okay game. But the main game is like just in fucking around. Because you're like this guy who has superpowers, but the superpowers is like a virus. And so it's like you can absorb people, you fucking fly around, you have different arms you can switch between. So you can have like a razor sharp arm or like a big like mallet club arm. Shit like that. I don't know. It was pretty fucking fun.
I want a mallet club arm.
I wish I had mallet club arm. Then I wouldn't be able to masturbate. Yeah.
Another good game for the Xbox One. I only played it a little bit, but I remember it was good. Was Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, really? Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Panda was a pretty darn good game.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda? Dude, you ever watch the movie? Everybody's watched the movies. They're fucking amazing.
I've seen the first movie.
Well, yeah, the first movie is pretty much the best one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And after that, I can't think of, like, any other game for a little while.
Then I'll talk
until GTA 4.
Oh, yeah, GTA 4? I fucking love GTA 4.
Yeah, it sucks that lots of people, like, forgot about GTA 4 when GTA 5 came out. But one time, me and some of my friends went back to GTA 4. We were like, hey, let's play some GTA 4. And then you forget. Because I remember when I was playing GTA 4, like, the first time, I was like, whoa, the graphics are so good, blah, blah, blah. The roads look real.
Whoa,
but
dude.
Now, after playing GTA 5, you go back to GTA 4 and you're like, holy, these graphics are so bad.
Yeah, it's like it's super dark. Have you ever played... Yeah. I guess you probably never played this game, but you remember... I played this game called Chivalry Medieval Warfare. And this game was fucking awesome. You had you could choose between like different kinds of knights. And so you had like a polearm knight, a sword knight, or like a fucking like archer, or like an infantry, like really fast guy with a shield. These games was like awesome. Like the team strategy was really good. And you had like different modes. It was basically like regular, like there were like payloads and things like that. And it was fucking awesome because it was super brutal. You cut off people's heads, arms, all that shit. Yeah, and all the game modes are pretty fun. There was also this game called Chivalry Deadliest Warrior, and that was basically like, it's based off the TV show Deadliest Warrior.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, you ever watch that?
I saw commercials for it.
Well, I fucking love this show, because I fucking love shit like this. And so you could play like Ninja, or like Viking, or shit like that. And it's fucking awesome. I love the Chivalry series.
I've never really heard much about the Chivalry series before just now.
Yeah, I think they're pretty, like, I wouldn't say niche, but they're pretty, like, specific, because it's, like, just, like, people who like medieval shit. And I fucking love medieval shit in fantasy.
Well, Skyrim was like that, but everybody loved Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, this game is, like, multiplayer.
Like Skyrim Online.
Like Skyrim Online, whoa!
Whoa!
Weird.
Or Elder Scrolls Online, I guess.
Ew.
Ew.
I mean, Elder Scrolls Online is a good RPG, but it's not a good, or is a good MMO, but it's not a good Elder Scrolls game. In fact, I wouldn't even call it an Elder Scrolls game.
I've never even played Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, don't. It's not worth your time.
Yeah, I would have played it if it came, like, for free. If you buy Skyrim, I'd be like, yeah, I'll play it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I want to play this game called SCP Secret Laboratory.
I've never heard of that.
I think it's made by, like, a small team of people. And basically you play as different SCPs. And these are, like, monsters, basically.
Yeah, I remember there was a game called, like, SCP Containment Unit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the games like that. But this one's, the Secret Laboratory's multiplayer. And it has, like, voice speech, so you can, like, role play as you're doing this shit. Because you can play, like, scientists or, like military men, things like that. And it's fucking awesome, because it's, like, so much shit's happening at the same time, and, like, multiple stories can interweave, like, simultaneously. Like
multiple stories weave simultaneously.
Well, it's like if you like, because you can create your own story just with roleplay, and so that's what I like about it. I like games that encourage roleplay.
Do you know what video game that I want to do a live stream with somebody else with if they had a PS4? Anybody with a PS4, I want to live stream this game.
Oh, can I guess what the game is? At the same time
you're doing it. Yeah, I guess.
All right, I forget what it's called, but it's like the prison game with the two guys, and they're all... Maybe not. All right, go ahead.
Man of Medan?
Okay, no, that's not what it is. That's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Man of Medan. What's that game?
Or Medan, however you pronounce it. I think it's Man of Medan. I don't know. But it's about these people. It's this horror video game about these people who go on a. Have you ever heard of Until Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the next thing they made. But the multiplayer sounds really cool. The online multiplayer, because if your character's if your character leaves the other character you're playing with, then you don't get to see what the other player is seeing, and you aren't able to talk to them until your characters come back together. Then you're able to talk to them again.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I think that would be really cool for a live stream, because then it can be like, oh, if you want to see what's going on with the other guy, you go to that live stream.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea.
Do like multi-streams, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That shit sounds fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a PS4, but I don't play consoles enough. I'm a PC boy at heart.
I like PC when I have a computer that can play games.
Yeah, I guess your laptop's not really that good. Mm-hmm. But yeah. Live and learn. Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
A little bit. I'd go over to my friend's place and then I'd just play on their account where they had beat the whole game or whatever. So I'd just run around killing people with a chainsaw.
Oh yeah, I played it when I was a kid. Very young, 9 years old.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. I remember a guy gave it to me because I was going to the computer store to buy it because I didn't know how to actually fucking buy games because I was a fucking 9-year-old kid.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out how to buy games on my own. And so this guy who was in there was like, "Hey, I have the disc," and I was like, "Cool, can I have it?" And he's like, "Yeah, let me just go home and get it." And then he did, and then I fucking got it, and it was good.
So you got it for free?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I am.
He indoctrinated me into the gamer world.
Did you ever play House of the Dead?
No.
That's it's like a roller coaster game. Where you're guy walking through a house and you just have to shoot all these zombies and try and get them before they get you. And they remade it for the Wii. And the version that they made for the Wii, anytime that anyone says, "Oh, Nintendo only does family friend," well, they don't really say that anymore with the Switch because they're doing a lot of stuff that isn't very family friendly with the Switch. But on the Wii, I'd always get so confused when they say, "Oh, Nintendo only does family-friendly games and shit," because I'd be like, "What the hell? I played this fucking video game where you're running around shooting zombies in the head, and then the main villain is this guy who's trying to bring his mom back to life, and then he does, and she's giant, so he crawls back inside of her vagina.
Gross.
To be to go back to where he came from, I guess, is where he wanted to go.
Sure.
And there's a whole lot of crazy shit in that game like that. Every level is fucked. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Nintendo only does fucking family-friendly games.
Yeah, he should have crawled up his dad's ass so that he could become a man. Instead of trying to go back, he should try and move forward.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's where you go when you die.
Exactly. What? Yeah. Sure. But yeah, I forget what I was going to talk about. What game was it just... Oh, Mountain Blade. Nah, Mountain Blade's fucking gay. I forget the game I was going to talk about. Oh, God. But yeah. Have you played... Oh, Dead in Vinland. Dead in Vinland is a pretty good game. It's like a micromanage game. I like games. Oh, fucking Faster Than Light. Faster Than Light is one of my favorite micromanage games. It's so fucking good. Because it's like a spaceship and you can travel, and then you have to, at the end there's a huge boss. And if you kill all the passengers, then the AI kicks in. And the AI fucking kill is super powerful.
You should play Persona 5.
I don't have a PS4.
You should get a PS4.
I don't want to buy one. I like PC. If anything, I would upgrade my PC before I did anything else, because I have a few games I want to play. There's a fucking game that's going to be coming out. I forget what it's called, but it's like a Cyberpunk. I think that's actually what it's called. It's called Cyberpunk, I'm pretty sure. And this game looks fun as fuck, and it's all of the games that I like playing is rolled into one, except now it's future shit. Oh, dude, I also used to play Guns of Icarus. You ever heard of that game?
Guns of Icarus?
Yeah, it's I
haven't heard of that.
Yeah, well, it's a game where you are in a fucking flying airship, and then you gotta fucking manage the ship and also kill other players with guns and shit. And so there's different classes. This game is fucking fun as fuck because it was multiplayer. And you just pilot the ship, you can shoot guns, you can repair guns, all this shit. And it's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
we've been recording for half an hour now.
Yeah, I think it's probably about time to stop.
Yep. Well, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, well let's go.
Let's go. Bye.
Okay, goodbye everybody. Oh, well, okay, well, goodbye everybody.